Hello, students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today, we are going to start our economics series by looking at the fundamentals of economics. Don't forget that there's a link for a fill-in-the-blank worksheet in the description. I just ask that you like and subscribe. I apologize for any mispronunciations ahead of time. I do my best. Okay, let's go. Imagine you're at an all-you-can-eat buffet, but the catch is, you've only got one plate and a million things to choose from. That's basically life in a nutshell. You've got to pick between what you need, like that basic bread roll, air, food, shelter, and what you want, like the triple chocolate cake, things that make life fun but won't keep you alive. We want everything, but there's not enough. That's scarcity. Scarcity is the foundation of economics. Economics is like figuring out how to fill that plate without going overboard. The problem? The buffet has limited food, so you've got to be smart about it. Sometimes the kitchen runs out of those tasty items. That's scarcity and shortage for you. And who's running this buffet? The economists. They're the ones studying how you pile up your plate. They categorize everything into land, ingredients like coal and water, labor, the chef's hard work, and capital, the fancy oven and knife skills. There are also the entrepreneurs, the daring diners who pile on all the best stuff and start a new restaurant with it. So economics is just a big buffet, and your choices are the difference between walking away satisfied or stuck with a plate full of regrets. Now imagine you're at a party and you've got to decide between hitting the dance floor or heading to the snack table. If you choose to dance, you miss out on those sweet snacks. But if you go for the snacks, you'll miss out on showing off your best moves. That's a trade-off, my friend. Whether you're a person, a business, or even a government, life's full of these tough choices. Like, if a business decides to use all its energy making the world's most comfortable chairs, it can't be making tables at the same time. And if a country goes all in on making weapons, guns, it might run low on ice cream and comfy couches, butter. Economists call this the classic guns or butter dilemma. Now, when you pick one thing, you're giving up something else, and the best thing you didn't choose, that's called the opportunity cost. So if you sleep in instead of cramming for a test, your opportunity cost is all that extra knowledge you could have stuffed into your brain. But if you wake up early to study, you miss out on those precious Z's. But wait, it gets trickier. Sometimes you're not choosing between all or nothing. Maybe you're debating whether to stay up just one more hour to study. The benefit of that extra hour, marginal benefit, might be a few more facts stuck in your head, but the cost, marginal cost, is losing another hour of sleep. Balancing this out is what economists call a cost-benefit analysis. In short, life's a constant juggling act between getting what you want and losing what you love. Just make sure that whatever you choose, you're not left with a dance floor full of regrets or a belly full of missed snacks. Moving on. All right, imagine you've got a magical plot of land that can either grow watermelons or make shoes. Now, if you plant a ton of watermelons, you're going to have fewer shoes because, well, there's only so much land to go around. This juggling act is what economists like to call the production possibilities curve. Picture a graph, and you knew that there would be graphs because this is economics. That shows you all the possible ways you can split your land between growing juicy watermelons and crafting stylish shoes. If you're cranking out watermelons like there's no tomorrow, your shoe game is going to suffer. Conversely, if you're turning out shoes like a fashion icon, your watermelon supply will be lacking. Efficiency is when you're using your land perfectly to get the most watermelons and shoes possible. The line on the graph that shows this sweet spot is the production possibilities frontier. But if your workers decide to take a siesta or head to a shoe convention, you're not using all your resources, which means fewer shoes and watermelons. That's called underutilization. But wait, there's more. If your country's workforce grows, or you invent a super-duper shoemaking machine, you can produce more of both. This progress is shown by the curve shifting to the right on the graph, meaning your land is now more productive. So the next time you find yourself pondering whether to produce more watermelons or shoes, just remember, It's all about finding that perfect balance on the magical graph of life. And now, let's recap. Life is like an all-you-can-eat buffet with only one plate, where you have to choose between what you need, basic bread roll, and what you want, triple chocolate cake. Economics is the art of filling that plate wisely, considering scarcity and trade-offs. Whether you're deciding between dancing or snacking at a party or choosing between making chairs or tables, every decision involves giving something up, what economists call opportunity cost. Sometimes you can tweak your choices a bit, like studying an extra hour or sleeping in, which is all about balancing benefits and costs. And just like deciding whether to grow watermelons or make shoes, life's about finding the right balance on the magical graph of possibilities. In the end, it's all about making choices that leave you satisfied rather than regretful. There you have it, folks. That's the fundamentals of economics nutshelled. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. What do you think of economics so far? Let us know in the comments down below. Now get efficient with those like and subscribe buttons for me. See y'all next time on Nutshelled History.